Whoosh! All right, Dicks, welcome back to the channel where we do shit Colts way. Today we're gonna do a quick little video. You see these running lights on the Morimotos? I got the grill too, but most people just have the headlights. But one of the main gripes I had about these is they never turn off when your truck's on. You can't turn them off unless you unplug that fuse over there. And this is the main reason why people buy it, is for these, you know, which my truck's not on, but you'll see when I turn the key on. So the key's on right now, so they're gonna be on. And when I turn my headlights on, they stay on. There's no way to turn them off all the way without pulling that fuse. And you know, if you don't have the fuse on, they don't work at all. So I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of why you would even buy them. I bought them because of the badass C-beam, and that's what most people are going to buy them for. So today I'm going to show you how to be able to, you know, remove the fuse, but still be able to have the function of this when you want it. Because sometimes, you know, hell, I ain't always just wanting to be seen all the time. Sometimes I got to go in stealth mode, or you don't never know. But I mean, these suckers right here will blind. Like when I turn my headlights on, I can literally drive with just these. So I ain't sneaking up on nobody. We're going to change that today, though. Stick around, I'll show you how to do it. All right, so I've got the hood open. I come through here already and took the lid off this. But you see where it taps into this fuse right here, or this empty spot? I don't know if it's, there we go. But basically when you pull that, your lights come off. You don't have them at all. So I got the key on right now, so they're gonna stay on for the portion of the video. But you know, a lot of people were like, well, if you pull that, you don't get them at all. And I read a lot of people actually sent them back because they can never turn those off. So then they would say, oh, well, you can't use the blinkers if you got them pulled out. So we're gonna try to go through all that real quick, show you what you can and can't do. I think you'll be able to do everything, but you know, we'll go step by step. I'm gonna pull that fuse, and I'm gonna put this on a tripod. I'll pull the fuse and y'all just watch, and we'll see what functions that we still have. So let's roll. All right, so I got some clients. I'm gonna roll over here and pull this fuse. And when I pull it, you know, you're gonna lose. Okay, they should have went off. I can't see, but okay. So you see when the fuse is off, now you're not gonna have them at all. And then there people be saying that you can't use your blinkers or anything else like that. So let me turn my headlights on just to make sure. So this is my headlights on. Okay, so it came back with the headlights on, but a lot of times you don't have your headlights on. You just, you know, your parking lights or whatever, or you just want the C-beams. Let's just put on like my cab lights. What would be my cab lights? See if they come on then. So yeah, when I just put my cab lights on, your parking lights, so that would be like my cabs, my mirror lights, they stay on. But if you don't want your cabs and mirror lights on, so you turn it off like normal, you know. So let me go turn. Now it's like my truck always is, you know, with the lights off. Normally they'd be on right now if that fuse was in there. But let's say it's the middle of the daytime, I don't need my headlights on, I don't need my parking lights on, but I just want the C-beams on, you know. I don't want the mirrors or the parking lights. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that fuse and we'll cut it, and I'm gonna run it over to an upfitter. You can put an inline fuse if you want, but the upfitter numbers 1 through 4, they're fused at 25 amps, and 5 and 6 is 40 amps. So I'm gonna put it on number 2, it'll be 25 amps. So we'll cut that, and then we'll flip it over to an upfitter. You could do a 12 volt, you know, auxiliary switch, whatever, but I've already got built-in auxiliary switches where I don't have to like buy one and run it through the firewall or whatever inside where I can turn it on and off. But I will link one of those in the video description if you don't have a F250 or a Ford that has upfitters and you need to put it on a just a regular auxiliary switch, because this will work for anything, not just a Ford. But I've got upfitters, so I don't have to have a little, you know, auxiliary switch that's not built in, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Well, actually, let's see if the mirrors and everything work, or the blinkers. Hey, she lives here, chill out. Sorry, my wife just pulled up. But anyway, you see that the blinkers still work and the fuse is out, so, and the headlights are off. So we'll try the right one. I'm sure it's working. I'm just gonna take a guess. Let me try the hazards. So, boom. So with this fuse out, like I don't know if you're able to see it on camera, but Yeah, you can. I got it out. It's out. It's not plugged in. So everything works except this, unless I have my parking lights on or my headlights. So we're gonna fix that. All right, so I got this piece right here, okay? Probably can just, yeah, that ain't in there very tight. So just take that piece out of there. Let me see if this is even in the film. All right, do this all on, okay. So then, my bad, what you do, just kind of cut it clean, just making sure it's in the film. So then, I'm just gonna put a regular old butt splice on here, you know? I'm gonna fold it over in half though, because this wire's a little smaller. You can splice it however you want. This is how I'm doing it. Do this shit Colts way. So, boom. Then that's gonna go in there. And I'm just gonna crimp it, okay? Simple, 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 simple. Stick it in there far enough, crimp. Crimp the hell out of it, son. And you'll get some, I can get a lighter and I'll shrink it down and probably tape around it too, okay? You can do whatever you want. I'll do the same thing on this side. I just lost my other crimp. No, I didn't. I lost something though. I don't know what it was. So then this wire's a little thicker, you see, so I don't really have to bend it in half. Hush, boys. And then basically you just butt splice it together. I shouldn't have to show you how to splice it. Something. If you don't know how to splice something, just don't even try doing this, okay? And then this wire is gonna go to the upfitter that you choose, okay? I'm gonna put it on number 2. You can put it on any one. If you don't have an upfitter, you have to get a little 12-volt auxiliary switch. It'll have a little rocker like on off, and one will go to the battery, one will go to this, and the other one goes to the negative, okay? And you can run it inside your truck and put it wherever you want where you can turn it on and off. I don't have to do that because I've got upfitter switches. So if you got a Toyota or something that doesn't have switches, you're gonna have to run the wire and put the switch somewhere inside. I ain't making a video on that, but I just told you how to do it. So I'm gonna run this wire out far enough to get to my upfitters, and I'm gonna zip tie it along the way, and when I get over there, we'll start again. Okay, so I got the wire, I spliced it, and get this out of my mouth. I spliced it right here. Yeah, you know what, it ain't the prettiest. Ask me if I care. I should have used some wire loom. I don't have any right now. I thought I had more than that, so I'm just temporarying this for the video. I'll come back and put it in wire loom, get over it. So I've got it run up here, got the wire where I want it to go, you see, all up down here. And this is my upfitter number 2. Okay, I think it's a violet with an orange stripe. I don't know what it is on yours, but violet with an orange stripe on mine is 25 amp. So I'm gonna take this in and butt splice that together. I'll do that off camera because I'm sure you know how to butt splice. So once I get it butt spliced together, we'll start doing the testing. All right, so you know I got it butt spliced together, heat shrunk it and taped around it. I'll tuck that down in there. I don't care what all my wires look like. Yeah, I could probably make them cleaner, but I might do it one day. It ain't gonna be today. So let me get all my tools out of here. We'll close the hood and we'll test it out. So that's all there is to it. We'll test it out. So let's get her done. So I'm gonna turn the truck on. Of course, it ain't gonna work, okay? Now I'm gonna flip this upfitter number 2. You can't see me because I'm away from the camera, but this is upfitter 2. Shocker, it's working. Who'd have thought? I don't even have to get out and look, I just know. But so now, you know, say the only thing is if you do it on upfitter 2 on a Ford, you have to have the key on for it to work, which I'm not ever going to want it with the key off anyway. But I've got other videos where there's a little switch on a little fuse under the hood where you move this fuse over and it makes upfitters 5 and 6 hot all the time, even with the key off. But I don't need that for this. So when I turn my key off now, the lights went off, okay, obviously, even though the auxiliary switch is still on. I don't need it, you know, anyway. So now when I turn my key on, boom, the lights come on just as before. Oh shit, I need to hide or it's middle of the night. Boom, stealth mode. I don't have to have my cab lights on, you know. So a lot of people, I don't see what the problem, what if I could have just pulled the fuse, I wouldn't have had any lights anyway, you know. But, you know, people were saying that even with their parking lights on, it wasn't working. I don't know. I know that When my fuse was out, if I wanted the lights on, I just had to turn my parking lights on. And if I didn't want them on, I just, you know, I mean, I don't know what, to me, it really wasn't necessary to do all that, but other people, maybe it is, you know, because I could have turned my lights off just by pulling the fuse and riding with the lights off. And if I wanted them on, I just turned my cab lights on, but, you know, or my parking lights. I don't know. Some people were saying when they pulled it, the blinkers wouldn't work. I mean, all my stuff works, you know, but now I've got it on an upfitter switch where it's easy on and off, you know, and this is what I was saying. See if this shows up on the camera here, how close I can get. Okay, so this is like a little relay. You know, this is what, there's 3 wires to it. One goes to the load, your battery. The other power wire would go, it goes to, you know, the Morimoto wire, and the other one will go to a ground. And then you just run this into your truck, and then you push this button on and off. That would control, you know, your C-beams or grill lights. But I don't have to do that because this little switch is built into my truck. So for those people that have like maybe a Dodge, or I think Chevys have auxiliary switches too, but I don't know, if you don't have auxiliary switches, you're gonna have to just get a little relay. But anyway, just a quick little video. I would always have people, I read in the comments that some people actually sent the lights back because they couldn't get them to turn off. So this will mitigate that problem for you. You'll be able to turn them on and off whenever you want. So it's pretty cool. Sometimes I might not want them on at all, you know, but boom, they on now, son. Anyway, we ain't got a latte today, you know, might be on a little bit of a diet or something like that, but got me a little Rockstar Zero. I'm still gonna get Clyde. We'll probably just funnel some protein or something. So let me go get him. Sacrifices got to be made for them gains, son. So easy little mod if you got Morimotos and you were mad because you couldn't have stealth mode or whatever. Sometimes I might want to run from the cops. I don't know. I might just want to hide. But we got a little protein shake today. We're gonna hit Clyde still. We're gonna keep it free. No lattes. You'll just have to get over it. Tails down, beaks up, son. Boom. Look, appreciate the hell out of y'all watching the channel. You got any questions or whatever, put them down in the comments. It's getting harder and harder to write to everybody, but I still try. I just fail at a lot of stuff. But till next time, God bless. Appreciate y'all.